My fellow Americans, the people of this nation have spoken. They've delivered us a clear victory, a convincing victory, a victory for we the people. We've won with the most votes ever cast on a presidential ticket in the history of the nation. Tonight, we're seeing all over this nation, all cities and all parts of the country, indeed across the world, an outpouring of joy, of hope, renewed faith in tomorrow, bring a better day. And I'm humbled by the trust and confidence you've placed in me. I pledge to be a president who seeks not to divide, but unify, who doesn't see red states and blue states, only sees the United States. And work with all my heart, with the confidence of the whole people, to win the confidence of all of you. And for that is what America, I believe, is about. It's about people. And that's what our administration will be all about.
Among the Trump faithful, there is anger and disbelief. 70 million Americans backed him, nearly half of all voters. Victory is being stolen from them. Many have taken to the streets armed. There has been very little violence, even when a Democrat walked into this crowd.
What's the point? Are they going to kill me?
Also sympathy.
I know that it's tough. I know that this is not the outcome that they wanted.
Do you feel for the other side?
Sure. I mean, it's in 2016, if you were a Hillary supporter, you were shocked and it was a difficult time.
And to report out those careful projections state by state. In the end, it was not even close. Biden beat Trump decisively with roughly 4 million more votes, with over 50% to Trump's 47, with an electoral college margin of multiple states, which shuts down even the long shot ploy that some sort of recount or lawsuit or something in a single state might drag this out. This is clear to everyone. In fact, over the past 4 years, we did hear people, sometimes these comfortable D.C. people, blithely claim this is not who we are. But America, Trumpism is who we are in some significant ways. This is who so many Americans support. And after 4 years of seeing Trump in action, removing any possible doubt people might have had, Trump went from roughly 63 million votes last time to 71 million votes this time. He grew his share of the vote among certain groups as well, including wealthy voters and Latino voters. Trump won outright among men in America. It's women of color who powered Biden's margin of victory. Trump won outright and decisively among white voters, 57% to 42%. So we need to remember that as well. Anytime you walk into a room of white people who are registered to vote, statistically, most of them back Donald Trump after all this. And finally, I want to show you this in one of the most telling breakdowns for the future. Donald Trump still broke even with Biden among the traditional electorate, the majority of Americans who had voted before. When you just look at that part, they split 49 to 50. Biden won this thing by dominating among first-time voters by 34 points. And those new voters are 13% of this electorate. So to put it a different way, Donald Trump could have won this race if those 19 million new and young voters didn't register and vote for the first time over these past few weeks. In the years ahead, I can tell you whether those new voters keep voting, it could completely control our politics more than anything else. So both things can be true. America has rejected Trump. More people voted against him than for him in 2016, and a majority voted him out in 2020. But second, Trump tapped into broad American support, and he enlarged it over this time. Consider that an informed endorsement of what he stands for. We got to face that, too. It's quite obvious Trump didn't create or begin the bigotry and anger that he tapped into any more than he wrote Make America Great Again, just as Trump's performative politics came right out of his reality show experience. He just played this part. He got the script from around the nation. He got it from the rest of America, from our living history, from our struggle to ever try to truly achieve justice and to overcome. But we should not forget Trumpism, its causes, its anger, its growing support this week as Americans face another difficult chapter. Donald Trump exploited division for his own political survival. But it is this diverse teamwork that led to his political extinction.
Congressman John Lewis, before his passing, wrote, "Democracy is not a state, it is an act." And what he meant was that America's democracy is not guaranteed. It is only as strong as our willingness to fight for it, to guard it, and never take it for granted. And protecting our democracy takes struggle, it takes sacrifice, but there is joy in it. And there is progress, because we, the people, have the power to build a better future.